last
It's a
week
better world.
y'all made some friends, and you made some enemies. Maybe.
I
You
made
got
friends.
paid, and you kind of solved. You actually kind of saved a bit of the town. Maybe. Like, good job, I think.
Maybe.
We've got most of you in an inn, 2 of you on the road, but I actually want to go follow Gerwin as she goes to the embassy.
Okay.
So you're there.
Yeah, and I go looking for who I've been doing my... You told me his name, and I'm terrible with names. I can't remember
Bob.
it.
No, it's March. A month.
What happened to April?
Well,
He's in another city.
What happened to April? Oh, he's a fool.
Okay, that. Fuck you. like, so that's all right, but also fuck you. You jumped onto that one too soon. Anywho, he's like, you find him in his little office area with some papers, and he looks up to you, and he's excited to see you. He said, "Oh, hello. Welcome back. What can I do for you?"
He thinks a moment and then says, I might need to rethink what I was thinking about with the group that I ended up coming with on the caravan.
He crosses his arms, so like they're winning you over?
There was an issue with some vegan, vegetarian meat that was made by one of the factories. And not only did they manage to figure out what was going on with this meat, but stop it before it got too much farther than it already happened. It did turn out to be just a bad set of circumstances. But they were at least competent enough to get that far with it.
Excellent.
They could be of help here.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a ghastly problem to have. Well, that's actually a good news, because I've gotten word from a person we've had kind of working the case into town. I mentioned it the other night to you. She's after down in the inn. She sent me word not too long ago that she thinks she's onto something, and you might need to bring some of your friends, because I heard that this place actually has a bit of what was the word I was going to use? Dastardly reputation. Like, I think having some people with you. I heard someone last week got killed out front. But yes, if you're okay, maybe you should go check in with her. Her name's Jur, and I'm sure she'll probably be easy to spot her. Maybe tonight, head in there. It's a tavern called the Ram. It's down on the docks.
No. I said I'm terrible with names, but I'm sure Grief isn't. Is that one of the places we visited? Or is that a different one?
Roll an
Sounds like
intelligence
one
check.
of the places. That definitely sounds like one of the places we visited.
It sounds familiar, but I don't...
Roll an intelligence check.
Roll an insight on the shitting grin you're wearing.
Well, I don't need insight. I can tell just by the sound of his voice.
That's what this
Oh
one
my
is,
God.
yes.
Oh, I didn't want to
The
roll.
name
I thought it wasn't
sounds-
working.
I'm gonna go with the first one because it's
Yeah.
funnier. But you know, the name may be familiar, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to find what we need to from that, and get this situation all wrapped up.
And what was the name he said again? I was trying
The
to get my
name
notes
was
pull up.
the Ram, and you want to look for Jur. It'll be Jir.
And she'll nod and say, that sounds familiar. That might have been one of the places we have already been to. but I'll go back and see if there's anything new to find.
Excellent. And he kind of walks over and shakes your hand. He's like a spindly old guy. Old lizard. And kind of excitedly shakes his hand. He seems to be happy that things are going in their favor. Your favor. Anything else in the embassy? Just leave?
No, that she'll go back towards where the others are.
Okay. Back out on the road. Because I think, what did it say? It was like 4:35 in the afternoon or something?
Something like that.
So it's still in the day. Yeah, you guys are just talking out in the road, and the elf is walking towards you. Because
So-
the time. Oh, he's oblivious.
What point are we at in our conversation?
I assume we finished the conversation because I'm not going through
Yeah.
the whole conversation again.
Yeah, we'll assume you just kind of finished your.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So, Shar is much calmer now. Not as angry as she was storming out there.
I almost feel like just for lulls to have you guys go through it, just for everybody else, but it's up to you guys. Because it had some funny. Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather just like post the conversation in the chat.
Sorry.
Anyway, you're saying, Char?
I'm trying to think of what she would do. So if it's after the conversation, then, like I said, she's much more relaxed, not as angry. And I think she would probably kind of glance towards her original destination, but then give a little shrug and look back towards town and kind of gesture questioningly. Should we just go back? It's about time to eat.
Obviously. You can.
Oh, okay. Obviously. Let us go. And then she gestures grandly as if somehow she feels like she has more authority.
Bo would just kind of shake his head and grin and then go.
Yeah, but he's about 50 feet away from you. As he, if you notice, he actually looks up and as you're turning to go walk away, he notices you. He doesn't say anything though, but he kind of slows.
So
I
he
give
would,
him the upward like head nod of what's up.
Shar, I don't know if she would have noticed or if her back would have been turned. Either way, she would completely ignore the guy, and like I said, as soon as Bo kind of indicated agreement that going back to town was the better course of action, her shoulders would straighten and she would gesture towards the town and start marching as if she was almost leading a parade.
If Bo's probably the only one who noticed, he hangs back and gives you guys a even larger berth and then he'll just follow at a bit of a distance.
Because he doesn't want to be associated with us.
You don't know.
I think it's much more likely he doesn't want to get killed by you.
So y'all make it back to the inn.
Ah. Yep.
I just. That's it.
Yeah.
Get some food. I'll have a nice
Okay.
Right, are the
oxtail
others
stew.
sitting down to dinner?
Doy
don't
would
know.
be there. She would wave merrily at you guys as you walk in.
Doya! Have you
Char
eaten
would
yet?
smile and wave back. Like I said, completely 180 in her mood.
Doya! Have you eaten yet?
I'm in the middle of my dinner, but you guys can join me if you would like.
Fantastic. What are you eating? Perhaps they could benefit from some mayonnaise.
I think she would actually be having fish or something.
Perfect! Mayonnaise! give you my jug of mayonnaise. Because I need to use it up by the end of the day, otherwise it's a waste.
Oh, a gift. Lovely. Thank you, friend. And she would just
Yeah,
kind
there's
of.
like
She would
so
open the
roughly a
jar.
gallon in there, probably.
She would open the jar and take a sniff at it, and she would dip.
I think technically the jar appears to be empty.
That appears to be
Yeah.
empty.
Yeah, it's at least turn it upside down. It'll be fine. It only looks empty.
So when he said that, Doya was halfway, had her paw halfway reaching up, as if to put her hand into the jar, but was like, she's just like, oh, tip it, and then she'll like
Yeah.
tip it over the fish.
Globs of mayonnaise. Fucking so much mayonnaise.
Oh, Doya just kind of right the jar. That look, I think that would be okay. Okay, let's try this. Then she would just kind of resume eating.
Anyone else want some mayonnaise? It's going to waste otherwise. Char, mayonnaise. Kind of like holds it out and like shakes it back and forth. You hear sloshing inside, which
I'm
is
good.
disconcerting because mayonnaise shouldn't slosh.
I was just about to say.
Doya doesn't know any way better.
mayonnaise is this?
To her, that
Doya
seems
probably
normal.
Never had mayonnaise in her life.
no.
It's the first time you probably had whatever this white stuff is.
So like I said, Char would kind of no, I'm good.
No.
You should
Okay.
try this. It's great.
I mean, it looks like you
Delicious.
have plenty. I can. Char would look at the jug.
Especially on a tuna salad. Mm.
Tuna salad. Doya just kind of consider. She would consider this. What's a tuna salad?
So you take salad, right? And the leafy stuff. By itself is sad, but then you put tuna on it. Makes it better because now there's meat involved.
Hello, Schmierf. Have you come to join us for dinner?
Perhaps you would like some mayonnaise with your cookies? No, muffins?
Smurf would look at you curiously. He would sample the mayonnaise and begin going, "You sick bastard."
What?
No mayonnaise for the gnome,
Have you
apparently.
tried making muffins with some mayonnaise incorporated in some way?
That is not touching my muffins.
Can I have a muffin?
No.
Would refuse to spread the word of the muffin?
Greenwind comes in just as Mir says that and looks at Bovine. What did you do to make him not want to give you a muffin?
I just offered him some mayonnaise. Speaking of, would you like some? I'm trying to give it the rest of it away, otherwise it's kind of a waste.
Let it go to waste.
I'm half tempted to take the gnome's advice here.
You
Oh,
ever
it's really
had
not that bad as long as you don't get. Char would look at Doya's plate too much.
I'll admit it's a little
Probably
bit
too
too
much.
much, but I'm sure it's fine.
Roll for a heart attack.
I was gonna say, I actually Googled, can turtles eat mayo? Just to make sure there's no issues. Didn't come up with anything.
Okay.
But now you're on a watch list at every pet store now till you get a fucking turtle. Jesus Christ.
And I imagine Marvel just like maybe sneaks some mayo and just like doesn't say anything and reluctantly enjoys it. Just
So the fact is
Mm.
like,
Just a
just sneaks a
pocket.
bit to the rat enjoys it. Yeah, that's cool.
I can just picture he's under the table and Doy's just like sneaking him scraps when nobody's looking.
Just a,
He's not
just
a dog.
That's just what I'm
child.
picturing.
just a
Unless
fucking,
you
It's
talk
it's a
about the
funny
rat.
thought.
just a pocket full of mayonnaise.
Pokemonese.
Oh, you did pay. You did give me my share, right, Doya?
Yes, yes.
How much was that?
30 gold, I think.
30 gold each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably in there somewhere, being an edgy loser.
Greenman decides after a moment to try a bit of the mayonnaise.
Oh, gives you a cup of mayonnaise.
After some time, Smurf would eventually give him a muffin. When basically says what you do with that thing, I don't want to know.
Yes,
he would lock eyes with him
His face is being tried.
and dip the top of the muffin in the mayonnaise.
Oh, no.
Nope, Smurf doesn't look. He's already walked away.
Greenwood will try the bit of the mayonnaise she took and then find some way to very nicely lose it somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry, that's how I do just random will rolls like that as I roll a d20 and the dice didn't like the mayonnaise.
The dice didn't like the mayonnaise. Well, I guess you rolled a 37, huh? 20-sided die somehow.
No, I rolled a 5, which is the only reason
No, I
she's
would've
trying
got
to
on
do it
fire.
nicely. If it was a 1, she would have probably like thrown it at him or something.
Oh.
Just chuck it over her shoulder and it crashes on the tavern floor.
Yeah, she wouldn't have tried to find a nice way to get rid of it. At this point, she's at least thinking well enough, like, okay, I'll try to be nice.
Well, he said he gave you a cup, and it wasn't like a measurement cup. He actually meant an actual cup
Yeah.
of mayo.
Yeah.
Something in
So
my
you just-
stream said.
Just like slide that and hide it in like a fern or something.
Uh-huh.
Somebody in my stream said just plop the dice in the mayonnaise.
What are you doing, puppy? What are you doing? Being ornery?
So yeah, just have dinner and then nothing else.
I guess so.
Yeah, Char
Yeah.
would be kind of bouncy again, not angry anymore. She'd take her food, sit down, eat happily. Probably
Okay, now
avoid the
that worries
mayonnaise.
Marble. Did you kill him?
No.
No, that's what he's thinking.
Oh.
Is that why she's so happy?
Why is the
It's
angry elf
psychos.
girl happy now?
I
Did
don't
she
know.
say that out loud or?
No.
No, I was being silly.
Doya can say it out loud. Doya doesn't know better.
Doya probably didn't even notice she was angry.
I was gonna say Doya
Probably
had some
not.
really bad perception rolls last
Hey, maybe
time,
she
right?
might have the highest insight of all of us. You don't know. I mean, she doesn't. No, she actually.
Oh, actually, yeah, the insight
I
is
think
high.
You actually have the highest insight out of everyone.
Oh my
here.
gosh, she just doesn't even bother. She's so simple-minded. I mean, if she wants
No,
to look
Miss
into
Smurf.
things. Oh, it's Smurf?
Yeah, you're tied with some of the people here.
Okay.
With stuff.
Fuck out of 3.
All right. Well, dinner is had.
Yeah.
I have a
Mayonnaise
nice
The
with
night
fish.
begins. Guys, just going in the next day, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing much else to do. Just wait
Well,
for
we
the
should
next job.
we should decide what we're doing tomorrow, but
But everyone was pretty silent.
Are we
yeah.
going
I
on
mean-
the Great Blue Yonder?
I can't actually bring it up because I wasn't even there.
Well, Smurf, Smurf's like, are we going to Great Adventure? You know, he even wanted to buy a war dog.
That's right.
Well, not a war dog, but a ride dog.
Why not a war dog?
Well, because I don't think they have war dogs.
Have you looked for a war dog?
Smurf would happily take a war dog if they had it, but
Well, last for a war dog.
while Smearf and Bo are talking, Grewin will tell the group that she'll ask them, I put my notes away, that was dumb. Was the ram in one of the places we investigated for that meat thing?
Yes, yes it was.
Did you talk to someone named Gear there, G-I-R?
We talked to someone.
We've talked to a lot of people.
I don't think anyone gave us their name at the Ram. Wasn't the Ram the one where they were kind of, I don't know, rude?
It sounds like what I was told.
Or is that the Broadbard? I don't remember.
It was something I'm looking into for my temple, and I was told to speak with that person at the inn. I was going to go do that tonight. That's when I was told the person I need to speak to was going to be there.
Oh, but it's getting dark now.
I mean, that's when all the fun stuff happens.
Char looks intrigued.
Yeah, I figured out how to fucking manipulate you.
I gave her something interesting. I don't want to miss this person. It's in regards to a very important item to the temple I'm from.
Alright.
So,
Let's go.
What kind of item? Char immediately stands up, making ready to leave.
Grewin also gets ready to leave. It's a book on one of the heroes of our order. It's considered a very important item.
Char
which
immediately
one?
looks less interested.
Which one?
It's Soren? Is that how you say that?
Yep.
Okay. That's about a blue scale named Soren.
Interesting.
And it's...
What's he famous for?
You're making me read all of it. It's a good thing I kept
Yup.
all of these.
Yes, I am. 'Cause I'm
I
that
mean,
kinda
you could
guy.
all make it a history check or religion, if you like.
Oh shit! I can. I can roll those things. I can roll one of those things. I know history's in the past.
I had a better religion proficiency than I had a history, so I went for that.
Char wasn't
Smearf
paying
doesn't know anything
attention.
about real religions.
Just the muffin religion.
Just the muffin religion.
Well, yeah. 13's alright. Anybody else?
Yeah, sure, I may as well. I have a plus
you don't
0.
have
We'll
to.
see how this goes. Yep, there you go.
Hey, you know slightly more than Charlotte. Which is both impressive
Slightly
and
more.
which is both impressive and a little concerning.
Soren is a name people have been associated with one of the heroes from way, a couple hundred years ago that supposedly saved the world from some dragon influence. With the 17, it's your own fucking temple, so it's a thing you know. It's not so much, it's his book. Not so much a book about this character. He was a dragonborn. He's a kind of associated more with craft in form of like, what was the word? Shit, I have it written down. Maybe ingenuity, small things like
You have,
small creation. Don't want to say tinkering, but that along those lines.
you have that he
'Cause
was
that's kind of
aligned
what
with
he was
design
known
and
for.
creation.
Yeah. Like, those are kind of what he was known for, and that's what people generally, like, call in his name. He's kind of gets a pass with the scales because he is one. Otherwise, the real dragons are the cooler ones, though.
I mean, that's always true.
But they're not really around, so.
I can play 37 to bring him back around again.
So that's what you know.
And she'll correct herself with what she said before. It's his journal. He was on a journey, and he was the last one to speak with Norixus.
Norixus. Sounds like a villain name.
Terrible with mispronouncing some of these names.
Dragon names.
Yeah.
Oh, Bo absolutely says that in character, by the way. That sounds like a villain.
Well, our resident Dragonborn would know, so that's your blue dragon. Like, that's the one. This is named after... The city capital is named after him.
Yeah, but he wasn't a villain.
No.
Seeley trying to find... I had all these saved, and I don't know where they went away.
I sent a lot of it to your...
Yeah, I just had to scroll farther up. Just need to move this onto my WordPad note so that I don't have to scroll looking for it.
Cat. Come here, you.
Cat.
At one point, also, Char would kind of look over her shoulder and say, Doya! Do you want to help a friend?
I like helping. Doya would just get up and start to follow.
Just
Char would kind of wait for
her plate, leaving her plate of mayonnaise. Because, we should all get into physical exercise right after consuming large amounts of mayonnaise.
We're not gonna swim, it's fine.
He's a turtle. There's a decent chance of swimming.
Well, Shara saw how Doya, deflected those hits from the crazy undead goblin thing. So if we're going out at night, she wanted Doya to come along.
So, if I'm reading right of the information you sent me, Sumner, however you say the name of the dragon, he was one of the original 3 blues, or the original 3 dragons that showed up. If I'm reading your notes
for
right.
you, for the Stealth folk.
So
there used to be more.
Whether he was or not, that's at least what they believe.
It's a couple hundred years ago. People believe a lot of things.
So when Bo says that he sounds like he was a villain, she'll kind of shake her head and go, "He was not. He was one of 3 dragons that were." Trying to think of how to explain this.
I don't know. Every book I've ever read, any character that has too many S's, X's, or syllables in their name are not to be trusted.
Especially if there's 2 X's in a row. That's the big one.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You faced Tyraxis.
Now he's an old figure in our history, but he was not a bad guy. At least one of our cities was named for him.
Named your city after a villain?
A villain?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about, Doya. We're not helping villains. We're helping friends.
I like helping friends.
What if our friend was a villain?
Doya would just kind of tilt her head, looking confused. That doesn't make sense to her.
I think you would like the one who chronicled his journey more than Noraxis anyway. Soren was known to be a bit of someone who liked anything that had to do with creation, like creating something.
Ben, what the hell are we waiting around for? Let's go. Because now he wants to read the book.
And with that, she laughs and starts going towards the Ram Inn. I imagine they've been going that way, but she'll focus more on actually getting towards the inn.
No, take a left. Trust me, no. Take a left, there you go.
I mean, so in the Smurf and Marble you don't, or Stan?
I'm following them.
Okay. Smurf.
Smurf would just shrug. Go on.
Alright.
Tin just follows us from the shadows. I'm not part of your group. Just stalks us always.
Yeah, I'm not going with them, but I am following them.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Almost every time I turned around, finding a piece of art or like background or character sprite, it ended up being from one guy. I'm like, this is great. 2-minute tabletop. Shoutouts. You walked into this bar. You've been here already. And yes, this is the bar where there was a stabbing outside. The dwarf, who kind of got pissy with you, is across from you. This is just kind of.
This is the place.
Oh, hey, look, it's that guy you tried to scam.
Huh?
I mean, which
What?
one?
Maybe I should go and talk with him.
I'm also confused. I don't remember trying to scam.
Well, you
someone.
guys tried to blackmail him.
Whoa. What are you talking about? We.
As you enter, you mostly see like a group ahead of you. Maybe to your right, you'll see a bunch of people. Yeah, it's kind of packed. It's up on the dots though, so you get some sailor types and rougher groups. You got two dragonborn sailors to your left as you walk in. So you're here now.
Spirit from Common, just go to a table and order a drink. Preferably like an oatmeal stout.
A young female gnoll will actually come up and take your drink.
Like a gnoll? Like, you mean kind
Yeah.
of like the undead ones we killed?
She's not undead.
Well, no, she's not undead, but she looks like the undead ones.
Yeah.
Huh.
Scruffy, but she kind of got her hair parted to the one side. State your drink.
Yeah, Smurf would happily just smile and, pay her and just continue to sip his drink while he lets them handle whatever business they're here for.
Raven will
He
go and
calmly
find,
put up a little muffin sign.
and probably to the Knoll bartender that takes Smurf's drink order. She'll ask if
Where do you
Cheers,
sit?
Oh yeah, I guess she would try to sit somewhere, wouldn't she? Knowing that someone did get stabbed here, she'll try kind of an out-of-the-way table where it doesn't look like a lot of people are at.
So we're gonna squeeze in at this table, right?
Oof.
I mean, I guess if you guys try that, she'll go with you. She won't want to leave you alone after making it sound like this, after knowing this is a bit of a rough and tumble place.
Okay.
Doya, as you walk in, make a perception check.
Selector.
Alright, not bad. Right here. Did you see that? Was I on the right tongue?
Yeah,
it was.
I saw it.
You see someone you recognize. It is a hobgoblin. Oh, another woman. Scruffy. I'm just gonna go press this button. Hopefully that worked, because that's the first
Yeah, I
time I've
see
done
it.
this.
It works.
Yes. Yeah.
She's all bloody.
You know that from your town. She's Rave's more or less spy master second in command. That is Jir.
Ah.
Was Doya paying enough attention to know that's who I was looking
She
for?
rolled a 7. I don't know. She just saw someone she knows with a 17, though.
I don't think she was really paying attention to that before, but she now notices Jer and she kind of looks and tilts her head.
Just gonna
Is
head
Jer,
over there.
is Jer looking in her direction?
Solve all your problems for you like she does with everyone
She's-
else.
Trying to, she's looking somewhere else, but she's, like, trying to, like, make an insight roll, actually, on her. She seems distracted.
Doy would probably know that she's a spy master, and I assume that Doy would think that the spy master would want to be like hidden, unless they don't want to be. So she just kind of I'm just explaining what Doy is thinking. So she kind of looks away and looks around with interest.
Here
Looking
I was
at all
hoping
the
for Dory to
people.
be like, Sure, the Spy Master! My friends! It's good to see you for once, not in the shadows.
As the whole bar turns to look at you.
Right.
So, find your seats or your drinks.
I know where I'm sitting.
So Char would kind of hang back until other people started going first. Looking around, she'd probably follow Smearf towards the bar.
Oh. I was gonna challenge you to a game of checkers over here.
I'll go over to Smearf too.
Same.
Marvel's loitering at the entrance.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's a fireplace over here. So, all about that shit.
So, drinks, any drinks you ordered or bring back? The dwarf that some of you might recognize. He kind of
might
gives you an
recognize him
eye. Yeah, like he eyes Shar up, but he doesn't say anything. He's just kind of like, okay.
Smearf would politely
He
wave.
just works his job. Well, not at you. Like, okay, hi.
Char would wave at him and smile with friendliness.
So you're in a rough bar. It's rowdy, it's noisy. Drinks are had.
I'm not thinking that a rough bar is really Char's thing, so after looking around, she'll kind of say questioningly, "This is the entertainment?"
That comes later.
It does
Additional
seem
I'm
to
ready to
be.
go back. Greenwin, what are we doing here again?
There was someone that my contact at the embassy said that was going to be here. Jeer, I believe is what he called her. What he called them.
They're doing spy stuff.
But it's just a book, and I don't know. This crowd doesn't look like a reading crowd.
Make a perception check.
Passive perception?
Nah, just make a perception check. Interestingly enough, one of the two men behind you is actually, he's facing away from you. He seems to have a book in his hand. So it's not like it's everybody here is illegible. So you got
Illiterate.
yeah, sorry, illiterate. They're two cloaked fellows. It looks like you have a party of almost adventurers, and the other table behind you. So they're probably in just the same amount of knowledge as maybe you guys. Four down on the
but
other end,
Char's
they're probably
not a
like,
reading
nah.
type.
And then the four up in the top there, they kind of look like a bunch of hoodlums.
Local hoodlums?
Yeah, like goons. There's a reason I use the same icon.
Neighborhood hoodlums?
So, did they tell you how you're supposed to find this person? Or, again, Char kind of looks around like, and then shrugs. What?
Greenwin shrugs and goes, "I figured I would just ask someone working here if someone by that name was here."
Oh, okay.
Doya, at that moment, she will just kind of look up at Greywin. She will just kind of dip her head, and then she'll stand up, and she's gonna go over and sit here. Then she'll look over at Jen and say, "Hello."
And Jir's really taken this. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I am on an adventure. I think I
You
have
must-
some I think I have some friends you would like to meet. You'll
I'm
really like them.
kind of busy right now.
Oh no, I'm sure. Then she'll just kind of take Jura's arm and lead them back to her table. Hey guys, I found a friend.
She wants to leave this table, and as she sees in the direction you guys are walking, make an insight check.
Adoya?
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah.
She doesn't want to go in that direction. No, I'm just gonna say here, and she's got a drink. Nice seeing you again.
Oh, okay. Have a good evening. She's just gonna reach over and pat Jura's hair and then walk back to the table and sit down with a smile on her face. Or what looks like a smile. I guess it'll just like be a jar mouth. Because she's got a turtle face.
Turtle face.
See
Like
someone you
face,
know,
but even
Doyle?
more.
What was that, Maya?
She just asked, see someone you know, Doyle?
Yeah, a friend. They're shy.
Smear from just nodding to order a second drink. He would tip with a muffin.
Tip with a
The Knoll doesn't know what to make of it, but she pockets it anyway.
Yeah, and true to what she said, when the Noel comes over to get the second drink, she'll ask if anyone by the name of Jeer has been to the inn recently.
We don't really take names here. I guess you want me to ask other people? It's kind of prying. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. She seems a little young and unsure.
And with that, Grewin kind of shakes her head and says, I wouldn't want to get you into trouble.
She kind of just glances over at the dwarf. Dwarf's just kind of like eyeing you eyes like, what are you up to? But she's not saying nothing. He's just watching.
You guys are suspicious.
Char would kind of look around again and then walk up towards Bo.
There are any of these people who look like Dragonborn? Because that's kind of what she's thinking this contact is a Dragonborn.
You do something, or are you just wandering over?
Well, I was waiting for
Okay.
The
Maya's
two to
question
your
to be
right are
answered.
Dragonborn. They're like sailor types.
So as Char gets close to Bo, she looks around and then kind of leans forward. Where's the entertainment?
It'll come later, probably.
Can I move in and steal
Please.
Char's seat?
Yeah, totally.
No, he doesn't mean like sit in it. He just means he's gonna take it.
Put it in his pocket.
Too bad he doesn't. You're the one with the bed holding.
Yeah.
You laugh at that, but my family member has done that before.
Run into the house and stolen a chair and run out.
Stolen a stool from a bar before, yeah.
Oh,
Oh my.
Was it you? Or you that family member?
No, but it's my aunt.
Ah, makes sense.
She, we still have that stool. It's the stool that sits behind the counter at the family store.
it'd be really
Edwards.
awkward if that barkeep ever goes into that store and goes, "Wait a minute."
Well, that would be extremely awkward considering he was a barkeep in Bowling Green.
Red, you realize we're streaming this, right?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't
Okay.
care. This
Just
happened back
saying.
in the 80s.
We're getting
never
down to
know.
specifics
You
now.
never know. This should be what
Yeah, this happened
breaks
down
this
back-
case open.
Yes,
Is that back
that
in
one
the-
bartender from 20 years ago is definitely listening to Julie's stream right
Well,
now.
maybe they're like their kid is or something. Maybe
It's also
Ray.
like they stole a pig from another bar once.
Pig.
A stuffed pig.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like,
I was about to say fucking story time.
It was one of my stuffed toys when I was a kid for a long time.
Hey. Where'd this come from? Don't ask.
I mean, I was too young to even ask. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was picturing the giant pig from the Payday. Big Bang mission.
Dude, that'd be even more impressive.
Yeah. Right?
Anywho, chairs are stolen.
Yep.
I don't know that Char would notice right away, but she'd kind of stand impatiently next to Bo. And
Oh, he would offer. He wants to play a game of checkers. Yeah, like sit down and play. And basically, he can make comments like, "Places like this always get rowdy at night. Don't worry, it's not, something will happen."
yeah, but that's not entertainment.
Sure it is.
Oops.
Char doesn't look convinced. That's not the type of entertainment I was thinking of.
No, well, it's still exciting.
Raven answers, Marble, kind of my fault. I was told there was someone here I needed to meet, but they only gave me a name and didn't really give me a description.
Well, what's their name?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Do it.
Say it.
I think I've pronounced this name like 3 different times. 3 different ways, but... Jeer? Is that what it is, Sunder?
Yes.
I just fucking searched for a name in a fantasy random generator, and that's the
Went
one
with
I grabbed. I
Alright,
was like, yeah, it's enough.
that was Jeer.
Okay.
Someone that I was told was only supposed to be here for like a night.
Alright, well then.
Oh gosh.
Smurf would calmly walk up to the bartender. Hello, my good man. I happen to have a delivery for a man named Jeer. Do you know where he is?
No, we don't take deliveries here.
Alright then. Smurf would hop up onto the bar.
Oh,
Jeer!
jeez.
Is there a Jeer here?
And there is your entertainment now.
When Smear's doing this,
He just
Doya's
kind
just
of
kind of looking
motions.
over at Jeer, just staring with that smile, like her mouth ajar. She doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, Bo just kind of motions towards like, and there's your entertainment while like, fiddling with the checkers.
Doya, you look over to see Jeer. You almost seems like she just kind of slinks into a corner, like she's just like, oh no. It's
Jeez.
She's gone.
Just run away. It's the hardest part of this whole thing is I was like, I know which one it is. That way I know which one it is, but Rewen doesn't,
Yeah.
and I'm trying so hard not to keep that separate.
you know, everybody looks at the gnome on the table. Some people don't really pay. It's like, yeah, whatever. The adventuring party in the middle trying to give you a chuckle and say, no, nobody here let that name. Motioning at their table. The goons up north kind of just give you all glares and
The Team Rocket Goons.
more or less.
No one? Well then, another news. Has anyone here heard of the muffin?
You get the stout dwarf here at the adventuring table. I've eaten muffins.
Wonderful! Smurf would hop off the bar and begin talking about muffins with the man.
It's a female dwarf.
Oh,
And sure, yeah,
Same thing.
she'll talk to you. And it's kind of like, what? And then, I imagine you're trying to persuade her.
oh yeah, and also give her like, muffin recipes.
Yeah.
He likes to discuss muffin recipes with people too.
She'll accept the conversation, though she doesn't have too much to add, and the other two just kind of smile and watch. Might chime in.
Shouldn't he roll like a persuasion or religion
Yeah.
check to convert?
Yeah, sure. Roll a persuasion, just to see how well you win her over.
Oh my gosh.
She is receptive to the word of the muffin.
Of course, she's had a muffin. She knows.
So
She
Joy,
knows the power.
is there a reason Doya hasn't told anyone that she knows who Jira is?
Well,
Like we've said the name a couple times now.
Doya's tried to get Jeer to come over, but Jira doesn't seem interested in coming over.
Doesn't seem to want to.
And
It's
she's
like, no, I won't give my friend away.
And if the spy master wants to stay hidden, they won't stay hidden. She's a friend.
Now, do we know anything besides Jira than that fact that like she's being met here by Maya's character?
Well, he said that you would recognize she would stand out, but now you forced her to stealth with a 24.
Okay. Like, but do we like has Maya like told us anything about Jira besides like, this meeting there?
And he actually didn't get a whole lot from Mr.
Yeah,
Murch.
I think she got Jira's name and she got that they would stand out.
Yeah.
So she assumed that she would like go in and it would be an empty inn.
And did
there would
she
be
say
like
why,
one person
like,
or something.
Did she say why she's looking for Jira?
Yes. And
Alright,
back
then-
at the end.
All right, then Smearford hop back up in the bar.
Journal.
We said we're looking for a journal, right?
Yep.
Has anyone seen this journal on? What's the name of the dragon persons again?
Soren, I think.
Soren.
Zoran?
Everyone kind of just shrugs, and a couple, the Dragonborns, they acknowledge that they know who that is. Two over here.
Yep, my friend's looking for this book for some reason. It's supposed to be held by a Jew.
All right, I know what you said, but it didn't sound like that.
No. And with this kind of whole thing going on, she doesn't want too many people to know that they're looking for this book. She'll kind of stand and she'll motion for Smearf to kind of leave with this. Well, no one
To
here.
shut the fuck up.
No one here obviously knows what we're looking for. I must have missed them. Let's go.
Okay. Smearford calmly hop off and dust his hands and just sort of leave.
Okay.
Marble is
After
super
finishing
amused right
beer.
now.
Seeing the others leave, Char would look at Bo and kind of nod. It's
Yeah,
time to go.
I guess we're done.
Yeah. This wasn't good entertainment.
Yeah, usually there's brawls and stuff that happen, but whatever.
What? That's not entertainment. There's.
Oh, you want to brawl?
There's
Because I can
nothing
do that.
fun.
Anyway, Smearf handled his part. I'll be right back.
Susie, you just grab some food, you throw it.
Greeley's
right.
missing this entire conversation because she is pretty much at the door. She booked it. She doesn't want
The
them
dwarf
getting
actually.
out.
Let's see. How quiet are you guys talking? Throw food.
Yeah.
Well, it's,
Imagine just
Normal
The-
volume, I guess.
the dwarf will kind of just give you a look and just a point at you. The innkeep just points at you like I'm watching you.
All right, let's go.
Knows.
Then.
So y'all leave.
All
Yeah.
over a book. Ugh.
Okay. Go back to the
yeah,
end.
I
Where are you
guess so.
going? Where are you guys going?
but I would assume back to the end, but fuck it, I don't know. What do I know?
So he's probably
I don't even know
gonna
how to
try to
fucking talk,
find Gerwin.
And I just came to see what they were up to. Like, since they clearly don't know what they're up to, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Char's a little disappointed that they were gonna go on this evening adventure then it was over a book.
Yep.
And then it was in this dirty, rowdy bar.
So you guys are outside the inn.
I think Green's gonna go back to where they're staying because she's already made the group travel out at night and she doesn't want to make them do more.
All right. So you guys just go back to the inn.
I guess so, yeah.
Sure.
All right. So that's it. Nothing else for the night.
We need
Going in
a
the
party
morning?
that has more direction, guys.
Mm.
I said I was trying to think of anything.
We need a party who
that
can follow simple instructions.
Right.
Oh, well,
Things are hard.
if there's nothing else for tonight, we'll move on to tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So you wake up in the morning.
That's fucking
And-
fortunate.
Yeah. There is no smell outside your door, Shar.
Oh, good.
I mean, unless
But
you
then
wanted
Char
to do
looks
something.
like obviously there should be no smell outside my door now. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I'll never
Y'all
have to
come
worry about that again.
downstairs. Y'all have your breakfast. You go out to Fardo.
Yeah, don't have any other plans for now.
So you head out there, and he hasn't, bleh. Where would we be? He's inside his office. Going over papers. You open the door.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hello, Fordo.
hello. All right. You guys are ready for heading out today, I guess?
Well, yes.
All right. He'll get up and walk out and lead you across the street. And as he's walking across, it's like, now, and he turns around and looks at Smurf. You mentioned a dog, right?
A war dog.
We don't have any of those here. What we do have is, and I'm actually just gonna drag this over and, that doesn't work. In the Discord. I'll put it in the Discord. It's easy, yo. Or, I'll paste it here. We have one of these. And what you would see is a rideable-sized little dinosaur.
Oh my gosh.
How incredibly derpy looking.
Indeed.
Uh-huh, you talking to me?
Is that right? Oh yeah, Smurf, he said he was AFK.
He might
Well, it's
still
gonna be good enough for him. He fell asleep. He's sleeping in. Or did someone pick him up and carry him with you?
I'll put him in the
Presumably
bag
he
of
walked
holding.
here with us.
Oh
Yeah.
Put him in the
gosh.
bag of holding. I can leave it open for air.
So yeah, you got 4 or maybe 5, looks like just draft horses and this little dinosaur thing there, all hitched up. What do you think?
Fantastic. Wonderful.
What is that? She would gesture towards the dinosaur thing.
That
It is clearly pulling the carriage.
it's not big enough to pull a carriage. There's no carriage here. They call it a fasties. It's a local monster creature they have in the area.
He is not a monster. Look at him. He's adorable. He's not a monster. But try
What
to
does
get a
he
little
eat?
screechy.
I think they're just plants, maybe small bugs.
Mayonnaise?
Oh no.
I don't know if you want to feed it mayonnaise.
Fortunate. Don't want any more mayonnaise today anyway. Gonna make some acid.
Alright.
Are we waiting for
Has
Smear to get
anyone
back, or?
told Marble what we're doing?
Mm.
I don't
We
think
just
so.
leave the kid in the inn.
He just follows us around like a puppy.
So what's this about?
Going on an adventure.
No, okay, you don't have to go. I asked them, they all said yes. I assumed they were going to say something.
Well, things were
guess
a
I shouldn't
little
have
strange last night.
Assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I distracted them just a tad.
And he's kind of just like, whatever. I had asked you all, to, or at least any volunteers, to go head out east into Noland and see where those monsters are coming from.
Oh.
I managed to get these animals fairly quickly.
You just call us animals.
Would you want to go?
I will go.
He was mostly meaning towards Marble
Well,
because
I
he
thought I
assumed
was
you all
gonna
brought it
need
up.
to go, so.
You don't have
But
to.
yeah,
It was kind
Well,
I
no,
thought you
'cause-
all kind of assumed.
she made that statement because she had been planning on killing that elf or something, or doing something where she needed to get out of town quickly.
You just know.
No, I know. So
I know,
that's
you
what
don't need
she
to-
would. Okay.
Don't need to explain it to me. Maybe to everybody else.
So yeah, why not?
I was expecting to stay in town longer, but
Oh, you
can always
I
come
get
back.
what does it pay?
Gold, probably.
gold. I have someone. It's actually the horses are gonna be out of my pocket, but I have someone who's more or less investing in you guys. He's I don't know if you guys. He points out back across the street towards his house, towards his office, but beyond it and up a hill, there's a big mansion up there. He's a bit of a philanthropist, but he more or less he kind of he doesn't. He's not my employer, but he gives money. He's interested in investing in the area. I think he's actually the one who gave those that plant the money to kind of get started up the factory. He's and he's building, I think, a railway on the other side of town to head back over to the Southlands. He's pretty much going to be the one to pay you, and I mean he's throwing money around, so you're probably going to get a bit.
Throwing money? And maybe throwing parties in that gorgeous mansion of his?
No, he's not a party guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
He could let us have a party there.
he's kind of a loner.
I mean, he doesn't have to attend.
You're more than welcome to go up there and ask, I bet.
Bo just looks at Charlotte's like, well, that's up to you. I've suggested the option.
If you guys are gonna head out today, or I don't know, whenever,
Well,
these animals will be here for a bit.
Marble's not super happy about it, but he'll take the money.
Alright.
Char would do some thinking and then say, if we did him this favor, then maybe he'd throw us a ball.
You're delusional, lady.
No, I just really, really miss the finer things in life. Who wouldn't?
I don't know, I'll tell you when I find them.
Oh, well, if he throws us a ball, you'll be able to find them. They'll be there.
Not for long.
Oh my gosh.
He says mostly to himself. Alright, well, what are we waiting for then? Let's go.
Yeah,
Alright,
Char's justified it in her head, so she's
Hanging around
hopping
like a
on the
bush.
horse. And...
Dory would hop on her horse, looking eager to go.
It's probably a
to
bigger
help people.
horse for the turtle and the minotaur. But they're draft horses too, so they're kind of used to pulling a lot of the weight.
Yeah.
I said, well, they're not the fastest things, and I actually think that this little guy is going to go faster than the horses. But,
I mean,
yeah.
naturally, needs to escape its natural predators.
Yeah, they're skittish. But
Marble
goblins
could-
out there trained them, so
Marble could pretty easily climb and sit on one of the horses, but once he's up there, he's kind of like standing there, not too sure what to do next.
Standing?
Sitting.
Oh, okay. No, I definitely liked it better when you said standing.
Yeah, I
Everyone
heard
doesn't know.
standing.
Which is
I did
also
too.
a funny concept. It's just like
he
sitting on the
climbs
horse.
and stands on its back, looking around like, is this
What do I do now?
Mostly
Why
he
is
just
it not
copies
go-
what the people around him are doing.
Why is it not going?
Yeah, Char would hop up on the back of the horse and look around and make sure everyone's coming.
I'm going to assume Smear gets on his dragon, or is on his, well, a tiny little dragon. It's a little lizard. without wins. All right.
Hey, Punky.
Dire comedy.
Well, kinda. All right. Good luck. He did actually. He'll run back in and then run out of his office and give you guys a map of the area. Whop. Back over here. And trying to give you there. Actually, put them on. But these are generally where we think a lot of these, the goblins and the gnolls kind of are. If you guys see that on the map.
Yeah, the green line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put on a different layer, map layer. Yeah, and so you'll probably have to get through some of the goblin territory before you get to the gnoll ones. It's about trying to find out the travel rate for horse.
Oh, hey, did you get any news on the boom juice?
Oh, not yet, but I mean, heck, you're heading out into their area. You might be able to find one who's willing to talk.
Yeah, see, boom
That's
juice.
a good. Yeah. Okay.
Probably take you, I think, I'm gonna say probably 4 days just to get in to that area. It's 10-day. Oh, I'm trying to get my ruler. Because I have it all mapped out. I just. Yeah, I'm gonna say about 3 or 4 days to get into the Knoll area. Hopefully you can figure out maybe there's more of them than there are goblins, so I hope you can figure out which tribe maybe is having an issue and where these things are coming from. Good luck.
All right then.
We'll do our best.
Char nods. She perked up since the mention of the boom juice, so she's
She's back to being happy.
yeah, and thinking about how that they can get the boom juice.
Gotta have boom juice.
After they leave where Fardo is, Greenwin says that she'll catch up with the group, but she needs to go back to the embassy since she couldn't find who she wanted to talk to yesterday.
Sounds good.
That's gonna be awkward. Your contact will be waiting you there and come back the next day. Well, I couldn't find them.
I'm trying to think if I don't know that Char would want to head out without everyone there.
You can wait.
We'll probably wait near the entrance of the town.
Oh, before we go, I want to buy a shit ton of flasks. By the way.
Like, glass.
Yes,
Yeah.
flasks and vials.
I'll probably put it up for like a gold for 10.
Fucking bet. All right.
All right, so you got like 10.
Probably gonna buy more than that.
Well, okay. I mean,
What do I have?
you might have to search around because it's probably all one store has at anyone. The first store you might have gone to. Do an investigation check if you want to find more.
No.
Yeah, it's while we're waiting for Gerwin, that's what you're doing, and you don't find any more. Gerwin.
Put my gold.
Shar would be wandering around, kind of window shopping, hanging close to the entrance, but certainly not standing in the same spot.
I only had 10 flasks. Bowl.
Okay, so embassy, I guess. You go back.
I go back. Not looking forward to this conversation.
Because you brought along loud friends.
Yeah, she just spent the day before telling him, yes, I think they're good enough to help.
It's like we're all kind of doing our own thing, so you need to crack the whip.
No one made a comment about my thing. That's bull.
Oh, I didn't get it till now.
Didn't really see it.
Oh.
It was a good one, Kyle. We all just missed it.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Marsh is actually out front. He's in the back in that open area, kind of outside area, still within the walls. You had first met him, well, point, when he got here. Oh, hello. And he kind of made an insight check.
Click the button. I'm giving it a second because it sometimes likes to lag. There it goes.
He looks frustrated and disappointed. Like he missed an opportunity.
Yeah, expected that.
I got word last night from our contact. They ended up having to leave. I guess someone made a ruckus there and they kind of felt their chances were... What was the word? Compromised. I don't think you made contact with them beforehand. I guess we'll have to try some other time.
I did not.
But it's fine. She was watching them. From the information I got is she watched the people she was. I guess there's two individuals she was keeping an eye on, and they didn't leave the bar. They might. I don't know where they're staying. She doesn't know where they're staying in the town though, but she thinks she might have actually ruined. They might. She suspects that they're gonna end up just running away now. So we might be about to stroll one, but at least we maybe know who they are. I don't know. That's if she was even had the right people. I'm sad.
She decided. Did she have any idea as to, because the group has been given a task to go. Was Knowles? Trying to remember. That was not in character. The group I'm with has been tasked to do some work over in an area that's going to have us going through Gobos.
That's literally just goblins, like gobos.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the name of an actual place because you had Knowles on the other side. Never mind. So I'll say goblins instead of gobos then.
I mean, if you saw the map, you'd say what you want to say.
And then actually, that's what she'll do because that's what was written on the map, and she doesn't know any better. Do you know if, from the name of it, that is probably something to do with goblins? Do you know if who she was looking at is is goblin or goblin aligned?
Sorry. I was reading something. Zoned out. What was that?
She'll call it Gobos, but then she'll say, that sounds like it's either goblin or goblin aligned. Do you know if who this contact was looking into was goblin or goblin aligned?
No. We worked through intermediary. We have some dealings with a town that's kind of trying to keep itself on the down low, the other side of the land here, and we sent them some help, and they sent us help with one of these. I actually haven't had direct contact with the person helping us. They've just sent letters.
Maybe you're not the one who needs to make a new character sheet, because I can't have her leave while this isn't going.
Mm-hmm.
With that, she'll. Is the contact still still in the Ram Inn, or has she moved, or have they moved somewhere else?
I don't think it was an inn. It was just a bar. So you'll probably get back to me again tonight, maybe. She's probably just gonna see if those the two individuals she thought was our culprits were still there. It's funny because this character's coming off a lot more competent than I had initially intended him to sound like.
Do you know anything more? Because just having I actually think the disturbance that had her leave might have been us, because a few of the members of the group came with me, and there was no one, even asking for someone named Jeer, I couldn't find anyone, and they tried to help find them, and that might have been the ruckus that they were talking about. Is there anything else I can use to find who this is?
He kind of just puts his hand to his chin. He's probably got little danglies there. He's trying to rubs. Because dragonborns are weird and they have gross scale tentacle things on their face. I think they're weird. Mandibles, whatever.
No, that's not mandibles though.
I think that.
It's kind of racist, dude.
Yeah, it is. I think that whole thing is just a weird design flaw.
It's super racist, man.
Yeah.
A flaw? Man.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything from now. Maybe you should. How long is your trip going to take?
Depends on how involved how involved this mission is. We were given horses, so it'll not be quite as long for me to get back here.
Go with Go with your group, and we're more or less back at square one anyway. So hopefully we'll have better information by the time you get back.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Stroll up and chat a bit. You were given that as a riding animal in Roll 20. I linked a picture.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll take that.
And she will nod and say it'll give me a better chance to... I thought the group would be of help, and I still believe some of them are. I'm not completely sold on the others. Working with them more closely will give me more of an idea of how much use they can be.
Well, maybe you might need to shepherd them in the right direction.
Yeah, we completely blew that whole book thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
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 Char
I mean,
lost
it was
interest
someone's
when
book.
she heard it was a book. She was
That's
her
not
intellect's
interesting.
not super high. She doesn't really find that
Yeah.
fascinating.
So maybe you try and shepherd them in the right direction.
She
Think
nods.
of this as a new way to express your faith.
She nods. They are. That is what was. Another coming together, like the original coming together of the Scaleborn. I don't remember what you called them. The Scaled? Scaleborn?
Yeah.
Scaled. Okay. And another coming together just like the Scaled.
Indeed. Hopefully I'll have something more for you when you get back. He kind of just stops. Mostly because I stopped. I got nothing else.
Just kind of looks at you, nods, and like walks away.
And I will I will see if I hear anything while I'm out as well. If there's whisperings of the journal, they might be as we are traveling.
Good.
And with that, she will say goodbye and start to go meet up with the rest of the group.
March. I should have picked a better name. He just nods his head. Gives you a blessing, and just goes back to that morning prayer thing he was doing outside. So you're at the group, you're all together. Gotta find some people who are having a little shop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't find any more flasks and vials, so.
Nope.
That's fine. 10 is more than enough to get started.
Was how does Wadoon compare to the town from before? Is it rougher around the edges?
It's got the trade, so there's more money, there's more merchants are here. The other Utan was more of like a initial settlement, kind of a bastion. It's not it's kind of like the walls, the protection for inland, whereas to kind of let Wadoon do its thing. The Bader brother to the little, because they were brothers.
Would she have heard anything in her travels about, like, Wadoon being the nicer town in the area or anything?
There's only 2.
Right. So she doesn't know about, is there a town there on the East Coast?
You don't know that. Someone else in your party knows about it, so I marked it on the map.
Okay. So she's kind of like, she came from this kind of backwater village to the metropolitan area, right? So
I wouldn't say Wuta. It's built up, but it's not as nice as this place for sure.
Okay. So she feels like she has to make the best of this place.
Okay.
So that goes to her and Bo's conversation. She would be now thinking more about how to make a profit and introduce some culture.
Into Wadoon?
This backwater town?
Yeah, it's like pirate trade town. Just kidding.
I mean, you don't know.
I mean, what doesn't say culture if not acid?
So everybody ready to write off as y'all
buy
meet back up?
Absolutely.
For what?
Dissolving things.
Oh.
I mean, I certainly hope they wouldn't drink it.
Do you tell them not to drink it?
You gotta put it on the label, otherwise they can sue you.
It's not a what was the word? Does it kill bacteria? Disinfectant?
It's not a disinfectant.
Right.
No.
Oh
that's,
my god.
that's all he's making. His acid is just bleach.
Disinfectant.
So y'all meet back up. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, we would be heading back towards the gate, at least where we left the others.
Sure. Your horses are there. I
Yeah,
imagine some other people are more impatient than others.
yeah, that's fair. Alright, I'm good to go.
Okay.
And every day we're traveling, I'm bottling up flasks of acid, and then when I run out of flasks, I'll be bottling up things of poison.
Sure. As you're all getting the head off, Fardo's there. Is it all right? I think that you're for your biggest challenge yet.
Travel?
Spending spending the next couple weeks. Who knows? With only yourselves. And he gives you a smile and he walks
Wait.
back inside.
Weeks?
He just shrugged his shoulders. I don't know how long it's gonna take you guys.
Char would look around. It's not going to take us weeks. I wasn't planning on being away from civilization for weeks.
But you could bring civilization to the wilds.
Smurf would just smile.
Hmm.
Think of all the exciting adventure that is out there.
Oh, it's
No, let's
not
get-
that.
Well, it might be more entertainment than what you guys called entertainment last night.
You don't want it to take weeks. You better get going.
He's right, you know.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
You never know, Charlotte. You might find it fun.
I mean, yeah, it could be fun. Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe we'll find more of that boom juice.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, and if we secure a trade route or something, that wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. Trade boom juice for, I don't know, apple juice?
Mayonnaise?
No.
No.
Mayonnaise isn't super profitable. Like, I was trying to give it away and I couldn't even do that.
Yeah, but that's good because giving away mayonnaise is weird, you weirdo.
It was a little strange.
I mean,
And after the whole stink thing, I just thought, no.
saying. Acid's way more profitable.
Okay, I'm glad
Way
that
less
you're
gross.
doing that.
What'd you say, Red?
Way less gross.
Yeah? Just don't drink it.
Or perhaps mix it into your muffins.
You monster!
I said don't mix
People
it into
eat
the muffins.
those!
That's why I said you don't mix it into the muffins.
Alternatively, we could mix it into the muffins and then have an assassin muffin.
Oh my gosh.
It's not in any way what I meant, and I take no responsibility if you decide to do that.
Are you
No,
missing the whole
that's-
point of the muffin?
No,
The
no, that's
muffin's meant to
actually an
provide
ingenious
sustenance
idea.
in life.
It's an ingenious idea, actually. Like, muffin that dissolves you from the inside.
But again, you're missing the whole damn point. Oh, heathens! Just wait for me.
Oh, Kyle.
Muffin's supposed to provide sustenance and love and joy in life, and here you are talking about bringing death with it.
I mean, we could just do it with bran muffins if it's gonna get you that riled up about it.
Whenever you make it, what?
Wait,
Bran
but I
muffins already kill you from the inside anyways.
I thought you said that we shouldn't kill people.
I mean, no, but
Okay, then.
more of an idle musing.
Char would look a little concerned at that.
Because you can think about it doesn't mean you should do it.
Right. That's it. More sermons. That's what we need in this guild.
More sermons.
Did you just call us a guild?
Yes.
More sermons.
When did...
I thought you needed more people for a guild.
Nope. Guild of Adventurers.
Twilight muffin.
So I'm assuming that they're having this random conversation kind of as they're all writing.
Oh yeah.
I think so too.
I'll know right now.
And, but no, Smear's not joking. He's like, you obviously need sermons every day, you people. You're sick in the head.
Can't prove that.
Acid muffins.
Okay, well, hypothetical situation. Would you rather have an acid muffin or a bran muffin?
Or are acid muffins adherents to the bran muffin?
Like, neither.
Well,
I eat a normal muffin.
No. This is a would you rather. So would you rather have a muffin that contains acid or a bran muffin?
I'd rather not damn myself.
No. Pick one.
No.
Well, then we don't get more sermons.
So bad. Smith would just begin to sort of meditate, basically, just think about what his next day's sermon's going to be on.
Well, I think at first, y'all should be doing some animal handling chats.
Animal
Oh, I
handling?
know. Okay.
Yeah, as you get on your horses. Some of you probably have never ridden one before. Some
That's
of you
right.
are kind of liked horses anyway.
Yeah, I'm a natural
Oh.
at this. It's because I
Ooh,
am.
not so much.
That actually went better than I thought.
I'm a good imitator.
12's not bad.
So I like the idea that for Doya, it's not that she can't handle the horse; it's just that the horse can't handle her and just like lays down because
no.
it's tired.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Like, it's
kinda
going-
just whip it,
it's
and it's just
going
kind of
fine.
like
It just lays
It
on the
tries to
side,
take
and just
the
gives up.
it's slowed down. It's kind of like reluctant to go under the weight, but as you get it going, it's a slower pace than everybody else.
Oh jeez.
And Char, you're like, oh, Grace, and it's like, nah. And you're kind of
And then she
almost
just
having
say
just this,
something
it doesn't
like-
give a shit about you at all.
This is nothing like a carriage.
Well, no, there's no carriage.
Why don't we buy one?
That's a great idea.
Maybe if we just sort of thumb his nose. Not it. And go back and ride.
Char would quickly like mimic him and go, "Not it."
Not it.
Zoe just blinks at the others, wondering what they're up to.
Greenwood actually doesn't know what she's disagreeing to. She just is like, I probably don't want to do it.
Got a carriage and buy some barrels, and I can fill barrels instead of flasks.
For a moment, Zoe just kind of muses over that, and she's like, I'm not a wagon either. I'm not a carriage either.
Christ.
Such a
How much would a-
random group of misfits.
Yep.
What would a barrel of acid go for?
Actually, I think about it. Have we gotten paid for anything we've done?
Yeah,
Yes.
you all got paid 30 for the initial. Some of you got paid more because you took other jobs. I think I had given you some initially for, or no, maybe just to bundle it all up. You got 30 gold at least from just completing the undead zombie part of it.
Bet.
No?
So?
You guys are gonna turn around and go back in and try and find a
Well, a
carriage to buy?
a cart we can probably get.
Okay.
Where though?
Tennison's pull cart.
We already left.
Oh, I just assumed. Yeah, I assumed that we were talking about we should buy one in the future.
Yeah, that's what
Well-
I assumed we were doing too.
Yeah. Right. Well, then, yeah.
Like a
next
royal
stop, we should get
carriage.
one.
What stuff? There's no other stuff.
Well,
Is
no,
it
that's
just
what-
me or is
There's
Tin
two towns
roboting?
here. We're not going to the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tin's
you're
magic
roboting.
is failing right now.
No, that's what Smearfoot just called me say. You know, next stop, you can go ahead and get one.
There is no other stuff.
Smearfoot just kind of put his finger to his lips, like,
So,
Gonna point out, by the way, a cart is 15 gold, a carriage is 100 gold, but a chariot is 250 gold.
oh, we do have some work to do. If we had a carriage, we would probably be one of the few to have carriages.
Probably.
As you guys are walking
Mm.
down the road, 2 carriages roll past you from
Oh, no.
Luton because it's a heavily traveled road.
Yeah, but those are terrible carriages.
Because you're still walking
Not
from
classy.
Smearley.
Ours would be classy.
You guys
Of course,
still gotta go
Mac is
from.
a perfect target.
It'll take you a day to get to about here on the lake, just outside the little sea lake there,
Right.
on the horse. More or less, just now you're riding it. It'll take you about half as long to get half of the trip that you had already made to get up here.
Do we need to make rolls for anything? Like random encounter rolls?
No, this is a well-traveled road. You're pretty good in this area.
Now
You started off probably
I have 1 flask of acid.
9. So yeah, it's getting dark by the time you get about that 8 hours in. Would be not too bad actually. You want to keep the horses kind of fresh. They kind of tire after. I mean, what pace are you actually going? Are you going normal pace? I'm assuming.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
With
So, yeah.
Doya's
Yeah,
horse?
with my roll.
Yeah. Oh, that's right too. Well, said, Smear, as you've done on yours, you notice your guy can. He's got some pep to him.
And Smear's fine with that.
Yeah, he's about as tall as he's decent size, probably 3 feet tall. Almost as tall as you, I suppose. They're made for like halflings and stuff. All right. So get about that far.
Awesome.
And then we rest.
As the night descends.
I dodge it.
It's a lot to dodge.
Smear will take morning watch.
I'll do 4. So you'll do like 4th watch?
Yep. Smear will do
Okay.
4th watch.
I'll do second.
First.
As I'll jump into the third.
Okay. Well.
Marvel does
Good
volunteering.
Bovine, roll your perception.
Fucking bet, son. Fucking no, son. That's the problem, there's no
So-
sun.
Yeah, you don't see too much out there. It's kind of quiet. Night descends, bugs
I'm
come
gonna-
out.
I'm gonna say that the reason that happens is because he's bottling up his fucking acid.
Yeah, you're not paying attention at all.
Nope.
I imagine you guys have like out just sleeping bedrolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bedroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shar would stay up for most of the night because I only need the 4 hours of sleep.
Okay. So, sorry, who was second?
I was second.
Doya. Okay, go ahead. With as night's
I go
starting
bed
to
around
fall.
time, because
I say as night's starting to fall, you make
Yeah.
perception, but I want you to do it at disadvantage because you can't see in the dark.
16 and 17.
So 16's not too bad either. Nothing out there. See the night animals come up. All the hunting cats. There's maybe, there's dinosaurs in the area. Some of these lizard things. The nightlife comes alive. Third roll. Oh, do you guys
Okay.
have like a campfire or anything?
I would
I
assume
imagine
so.
they would
Yep.
have.
You imagine we would have set something up?
Cool. Third roll.
Which I think is me, because that's third watch, right?
Yep. Disadvantage is you don't have dark vision.
How many hours is each watch?
About 4.
Technically, we only need 3
About 2
watches.
hours.
3. Well, I'll take that first one. 12. Nothing much. It's getting kind of dark out. The nice, beautiful open sky, stars. 4th. And then Shar would probably be going to bed about now. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably put into 3 hours. So I figured out how I want to manage that before it just sounds fine. With an 11, yeah. Sun's rising. Lion King music plays.
Not if you're not singing it. It's not.
No.
Upon everyone's awakening, Smearf would have had breakfast ready.
Muffins.
Oh,
I imagine.
lovely.
Muffins and some fruit.
Nice.
And a sermon.
Well, Red, hit us with your sermon.
Dude, I'm not going to be doing this every day.
But we
You
can
have to come
assume that he's
prepared
standing
next
there
time.
I'm running like
preaching
5
on the
hours of sleep.
muffin.
Give me a break.
What'd you say, Red?
I'm running like 4 or 5 hours of sleep at the moment. Give me a break.
Aw.
I mean,
Ooh.
that's fair. Like, I woke up like an hour before we were supposed to play.
I woke up like 10 minutes after we were supposed to start playing.
Well, I'm sorry.
Say I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long week.
So, you got your second day.
Yep.
This day takes you into Goblin territory. Anybody who you just riding, you don't care?
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Okay. Well, not too much happens.
Yeah, good. It's because they know not to fuck with us.
So we don't see any like signs of goblin civilization or anything, or
I don't know, make a perception check.
Can I make one as well?
No.
Nope. Trying to manage. Get a picture. That.
I went on amazed when we make perception. Smear's curious about something.
Pretty much all that's out there. Just fuck all.
I roll.
Hmm?
I cast Detect Evil on the tree.
Smear, if you see maybe some smoke off to the southeast.
Smearf would nod, just calmly raise his sign and keep going.
All right. Well,
The sign is would say we'll trade muffins for boom juice.
what sign do you have? Just
Smearf would raise a sign that he can make.
okay, an actual like wooden cardboard sign or something.
Yeah.
I like to imagine it's a dry erase board.
Yeah, I mean it's a distance off. It's probably as bait as like.
Yeah, but he's assuming the goblins probably have scouts in their area, so.
All right, well, you make it a little bit further than that stay. Let's do something. One sec.
Then they die. I'm gonna have so much acid by the end of this. I'm gonna have at least as many acids as I bought class for. Now remember, if the goblins don't give us the boom juice, just put their leader in the bag of holding and then stab the bag of holding.
are you
Make sure
saying
it's-
that out loud?
No, no.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It's definitely a thought that I've had. That
Oh
was-
my gosh.
It's like-
Like, oh, this little shit's not cooperating. Put him in the bag of holding and then stab the bag of holding.
Anything?
It sends him to the astral plane.
Dump him out.
Yeah.
No,
No,
does that when you put the bag of holding in the bag of holding?
no. If it ruptures it, or if it gets ruptured, it also does it.
Oh, is that the new rules? The
Think
old
so.
way it used to be if you ruptured, if the bag phone got damaged, it just
It
dump
just
out all the
dumps
contents.
everything. Yeah.
I was just
Jeez.
reading it, but I could be wrong. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, is ruptured and destroyed, and the contents are scattered in the astral plane.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Ooh.
plan. See, that's different than it used to be.
So yeah, if you really want to make something disappear, just put it in a bag of holding, hold
Oh
bag
my
holding, and stab it,
gosh.
and then I can make a new one the next day.
Just the astral plane just being like the dumping ground for you guys. Who knows what comes back?
Whoa, how is our group turning into a murder hobo group?
Hey, you haven't even started.
Started as a murder hobo group.
You haven't killed anybody except for
That's
some
true.
monsters. You guys been down for the night?
Yeah, Smith would calmly do the same thing as before. He'd leave the sign up, though.
Yeah. Who's doing watches?
I'll do the first one again, and I'm also making another flask of
Yeah,
acid.
same here.
Yeah, everybody's probably the same things last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Marvel doesn't take
Char
any
would.
watches, but he's staying up
Tin,
for
you're,
the first
wa-
one. you know.
you're getting some real scrappy and crappy. You might want to turn the magic
Mhm.
off.
Actually, is it better now?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Now.
Okay, well, what I was saying is that same as last time. Marvel doesn't really take a watch, but he's gonna be up anyway for the first one and the last one.
Anybody
So
take the
Char-
last watch yet?
Yep, Smith does.
Okay.
So he can prepare his spells.
So Char would stay up until about 4 hours before dawn or whenever everyone woke up, and then she'd go to bed.
Who's
Okay.
taking second?
So, second would have been Doya
Okay.
with
So
disadvantage.
it is the same. Okay.
Pretty much the two people you have are doing the middle of the night don't have night vision.
So
I mean, you can only see within the vicinity of your campfire, which
Yeah.
is like 30 feet light.
well, I have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Do I
Did you
need to
wanna-
roll?
I mean, were you watching?
Yeah, she's staying up.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you're staying up
until-
and, doing nothing or staying up and actually.
Oh, well, she
helping.
wouldn't. I mean, she'd just be like
Alright.
staying up and keeping this other sentry company
Okay.
because she's
well,
easily bored.
then the two of you can roll, or unless one of you want to aid the other. No, separate. I mean, it's either one.
Oh, we'll
Mostly
do
because I know
second.
one of you is
So
gonna
we're
be.
doing second watch right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doya falls asleep. But as you're out there, you realize Doya's fallen asleep. You do hear something out in the distance. Sure.
Doya, Doya.
Huh? What?
Do you hear that?
Hey.
Doya listens. Doya stands up and looks around. Who's there?
A goblin will kind of wander into camp. Hands up. Hey. Saw your sign.
Oh,
Doya
I'm
would
glad.
dip her head and then she'll walk over to Smirf and gently shake him.
If just sort of sit up, would he see the goblin there?
Yeah.
He would just grin.
Outta here. Hi. So. You guys want to hear some shit? You guys selling? You're trading?
Yep, yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bo, wake up.
This is gonna be hilarious when it turns out he wants boom juice.
Sure. What?
He's He saw the sign. Issa Base just popped it.
Yeah, there's just like a goblin off to the side.
Yep,
Oh.
Smurf would just pull out a bag of muffins.
Oh, that's wonderful. How
Awesome.
much do you have?
I don't have it on me. Come on.
All right.
And he'll lead you off into the dark.
Yeah, Smurf would do an insight check though.
Sure. Yeah, he actually seems like he's being truthful.
Smurf would calmly go with him then.
Doyle would take a torch and then she'll go over along with Schmierf.
Alright, let's go. I want Charlotte.
Shar would follow along.
I was like, are you serious?
Well, we'll keep an eye on the camp. As all of us probably shouldn't leave the camp
I
unattended.
know, jeez.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
Doya is just there
Our
to
group
protect
is
Smierf.
ridiculous.
She wants to protect Smierf.
Okay, so it sounds like Char, Bo, Doya, Smurf, who
Are
Gerwin
going
and
out.
Tin Stain.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
All right.
Wait,
Nobody woke Ruin up, and
Yeah,
Marvel doesn't want any part of this.
yeah.
How-
So he'll
But
wander
he's
you off.
awake,
into-
right?
Mhm.
Easily.
Tin?
What?
Marble's awake.
Yes.
So Shar would say, "Okay, watch the camp. We'll be right back."
Yeah.
A half an hour walk through the pitch black later, you come across Goblin Town. And for purposes, I'm just going to use the same thing.
Whoa! I have more health than that
Yeah, probably.
out there.
Look at that Goblin Town.
Oh god! We've
oh,
disappeared
it's
from reality.
disappeared. Where are we?
Yep. You know what? Fuck it. For the area that you're in, it's probably the same. You're not too sure. You know, there's a river that runs down here, and it looks vaguely familiar, but it's also the middle of the night. There's campfire, there's like torches and stuff set around it. And there's a couple goblins. He walks up. Hey, they're gonna give muffins for some of our water. Shit, that's still. Stop.
Water.
And they just kind of look. There's two of them. Kind of just kind of look at you. It's like this way.
Okay.
And they
so
lead you to.
as they're following, Shar would be telling Bo, "You need to really take a look at this stuff and see if we can market it."
Well, obviously, we're also gonna make sure it's the real deal, and we're gonna blow one of them up right here.
There's these ceramic volley beach ball size jugs. There's two goblins actually walking out with like from behind a rock or something. But they trip and it fucking shatters. And this liquid goes everywhere. And everyone starts freaking out.
Uh,
I take
Make a
out
perception.
take out a vial and get it.
As it's dissolving into the water. Make a perception check though, as they're freaking out.
everyone?
Who's there? Who's there? Who's obviously interested in it?
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Doya.
I love the fact that Doyle is just not oblivious because like she's just it's just the roles, but it's so endearing to the character.
Yeah, pretty much.
actually,
My gosh, Kyle.
It's fucking hilarious.
let me put something up.
Oh.
Doya's all like, "Oh, this is a cool little place. Yeah, glass shatters and goblins are freaking out. Yeah, this is a good place.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
none of you really see. You just see them kind of scrambling to kind of go. Oh shit! Oh shit! You guys just broke this in front of the potential customers. Make sure, and then they just kind of push you off to the side. We have more. It's okay. This way. And he leads you to where they were pulling it out of.
I
Oh.
would, while they're doing that, I would like, kind of like gather up like a handful of it and like huck
It's
it
like in
very
dirt now.
far. Yeah, that's fine. That's I know it's gonna be like muddy stuff, but like, can I get like a scoop of it and like walk very far away from the thing, like 20 feet with Charlotte, and like put it on the ground and be like, test that with your fire. More so. 'Cause
Wait,
I'm-
so are we?
Basically-
We're not surrounded by the boom juice, are we?
No, that's why like I scooped up like a handful size of it and like walked away from it. Mainly, I want to make sure that it's the real deal, but I don't want to do it now that it's in the ground over there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So tell
For
me where
this
you put
one,
it.
Well, assuming
I'm not gonna just say it's off to the side
assuming
somewhere.
that's
Don't
where
worry
they
about it.
spilt it, I put it over here.
Make it a spell attack on that one, just to make sure you get the right spot. Like, you're aiming for a glob of mud. I mean, you have night vision, so
Yeah.
you can see fairly well.
Actually, wait, hold on. Time to fuck out. Screw that. Just take one of the torches that I know for a fact that we have because we brought them with us,
Mhm.
and
So,
then I can just take it over and just tap it.
it catches on fire, but you might want to take a step back
Okay, I do.
as a larger portion that was there actually kind of catches like a small, like kind of almost like tinder, coal. You know, it's like the fire's going down. It kind of like it's almost reheating. Make an intelligence check.
Cool.
Both of us, or just Bo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I know what I did. Whatever.
Well,
I don't know what you did.
probably not the only place they've spilt it.
Oh,
Fair enough.
But
I s-
yeah, there's a bit of a. It's the dirt is catching on fire.
Nice. Cool. I stomp it out.
It takes longer than it should.
I stomp it out.
It takes 1 point of fire damage.
Fine with this. You know why I'm fine with this?
And
Because
also, the goblins look over at you and start freaking the fuck out because you're lighting the area. It's like they don't like it. It's too much. Don't set the place on fire.
well, I stomped it out.
So clearly tested our wares. Do you have good stuff?
Smurf would just pull out the bag of muffins.
He takes the muffin and he just stuffs his face and like fucking crack for these.
I
and
have this mental image now of this gnome wearing the sunglasses that the cat is for Red's picture, and pulling out a briefcase that he has fucking manacled to his wrists and just popping it open with fucking muffins lined up.
What the fuck?
Y'all got any more of them muffins?
they're willing. Make a persuasion check. I'd say with advantage because you clear. Whoever wants to. You guys are
Okay.
selling. One of you has. Yeah.
Charlotte has the best persuasion, I think.
Yeah. You guys have. Well, I mean, it's one
No,
point more.
it's with
Yeah.
advantage. So it's
You guys have
Oh,
the
okay.
goods.
Yep.
They're willing to trade 2 vials of this stuff for that entire bag of muffins, which is
Hmm.
fucking.
Smurf
Go
was
ahead.
fine with that.
Yeah, because he can just conjure muffins, right? So
actually wait. That's a good point. He can make infinite muffins, can't you?
Technically with the spell, yeah. Also, Smurf is like I do
Bates.
technically take like a gold out of his inventory every now and then to pretty much account for all the ingredients he buys to make muffins too.
Those are guys with love.
All right. Air, since you were the one doing the persuading, get them to set up a trade route with us, for muffins for Boom Juice into the town.
So Char would definitely, after the demonstration showing that it worked, she would say, okay, so the muffins are good, your water is good.
He gives you a wink.
She laughs and winks back.
Smearf would have accepted 2 vials at this point. He'll let you guys negotiate further.
Are you keeping them for yourself, or are you giving them to me?
We'll see.
Fair enough.
So is this something that you would be willing to keep going? Maybe on a larger scale? I think that there's a lot of potential here.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
A trade. Muffins for Boom Juice. More muffins for more Boom Juice. Muffins today for Boom Juice today, muffins tomorrow for Boom Juice tomorrow.
You have to first with the rest of the group. And then like 5 goblins just kind of huddle. And then the little one will poke up. Little bat. Major persuasion check.
Still an advantage.
No.
All right.
I clicked it.
And he's like licking his lips. We only have so much of it. And he just kind of looks over at another two other goblins as they're like coming back from like cleaning up their mess, and just narrows his eyes. Can't spare a lot. Shh. Probably not even. We're gonna get shit for just doing this. But we heard about the muffins. We had to do it.
Smearf would just nod knowingly.
We can start small. We can work with that.
You have to keep our supply low, and we'll build it up after a while. Not that, and he's nope. And then maybe in the future we can see what we do.
Smearf would hand him his card.
What's this?
You can get home with that.
Kind of holds his card up like, okay, and he passes it off to another goblin.
Smearf would have appended the stall onto the stall's address onto the card. Or he would have written it on there.
I mean, sure.
So I'm unclear on where we left off. Like, did we agree on a small amount continuously?
They don't
I don't
have
think we're
what
doing anything.
it's like open to future negotiations. Pretty much, they can't do anything right now. It's gotta be on the table.
Do you have any more for tonight?
Now it's all we can afford. And then they glance again at the other guy, the two that are just like looking around, like, oh, it's not what you talking about.
Okay. So she would turn around and kind of shrug at the group.
All in all, I think this was a success.
Well, at least they're willing to trade it, and now we know where it is. So Shar would be heading back towards the camp.
Can't wait to start experimenting.
This one I'd like to have a survival check to walk back. Any of you, doesn't matter.
Bet.
You're in the middle of the night. You had a guide, but Doya got you. Shar, you walk out. It's like the moment you exit the campfire, you're just like, oh, because it's
Doya
this,
recognizes her
but
own tracks.
night. And you're just like, oh, and then Doya just walks straight ahead of you. You know where you're going.
Yeah, she's got her torch. She
You've
knows
spent
her own foot track.
Your life in
footprints.
this. You spent your life in this region.
Yeah, because you know the natural habitat of a turtle is a savanna.
She's find you back.
So
Half hour
as
walk
they're
back.
walking, Charwood thanks Smear for providing the muffins to start this trade route.
Yeah, that's very wonderful. Worst comes to worst, I might be able to recreate them ourselves.
And other than that, she'd head back to the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
You
back
ever
to
just
bed.
like flash your door business with Fox, and leave with everyone else.
Yeah, as you guys are leaving, like they just kind of start ripping into the bag of muffins. All pretense is lost.
We later find out in like 5 sessions that like it's actually a drug to them.
They turn into super goblins.
No one
God.
realized that Smear's been spiking the muffins the entire time with cocaine.
That explains it. Explains a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So
We
I guess
suddenly
there's
become
still,
drug lords.
You want to
Two
snort
tennis-
the muffin? You want to snort it? Snort this. Use the catapult to send into another guy's fucking nasal cavity.
Oh my gosh.
It's what you get when you cross the gnome,
The fuck, God, we can go fucking muffin.
the muffin father.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
just
say a
imagine
fucking muffin based
Oh jeez.
I just imagine seeing something like Smear, like talking to some guys like Princely Betrayed, or whatever, just takes his head, like slams it into the table with a muffin on it.
You
It
want to
just
see a
sticks to
magic
his
trick?
head.
Make this muffin disappear.
It's still on his head. It's just kind of mushy and stuck to his head. It falls off.
Look, it's gone. No, it's right there. It's gone.
It's right there. Smear just pull out a crossbow, shoot him. And it's gone.
Oh my gosh.
This group is going south.
Yeah.
No, your guys are going east.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
not with that survival roll.
I mean, good thing you're not the one leading the pack.
Yeah.
So y'all get back to camp. Easily enough.
We would tell Marble what happened.
Do I look like I care?
You're
I don't know-
always
I don't
such a
know.
delight.
I don't know if you get this. It's juice that goes boom.
Yeah, keep it away from me.
Char would just kind of shrug. Poor
Oh.
kid.
Just afraid of the boom juice.
Keep it away from me.
Well, I guess there's still 2 more rolls.
Alright, since you guys are here to actually like do your job, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, this is the last 4 hours, right, Sumner?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So Char would go to bed too.
That
Yeah, just be fair
leaves.
yourself.
What's that?
Well, as you prepare smells, make your smells and spells. Smelly
He's
spells.
cooking.
Yeah, I'd like to
Roll
think
your
his
perception.
spells preparation is baking.
Roll your perception. Nothing much. Morning comes, y'all get up, you traveling. On the 3rd day, you're probably gonna make it to about there. But as you're going through, about midday, I'll need everyone to make I mean, is anyone even paying attention? You're just riding?
Yeah, Marble is not easy. He's not at ease in these wilds, so he's kind of paranoid right now.
Roll your
Doyle will be
perception
paying
check.
attention as much as
Anybody
Mo was
wants-
probably still like engrossed with like trying to figure out boom juice without
Well,
fucking
who
with it
said
too
you
much.
got? Who said you got a vial?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, fair enough.
smear-
He's probably more so thinking about how to go about figuring it out, but also he's just gonna be reading his journal that he has.
Like Smear would probably give him a vial for the time being.
Bet.
Oh.
All right, cool. 1 vial of boom juice.
About midday. No, we can probably do this. You kind of, you're paying attention. Here, you know what? This will be easy.
Uh-oh.
Everything's on the right. Yeah. Right.
Boom juice vial 1.
Mate, you hear drumming to your right, to the south. And you look, and you might see something off in the distance. Then a second later is marble. And then
Marvel's the one drumming?
Well, I mean, no, you're hearing it.
Okay. You guys hear
Then probably 4 seconds later, from the other side, from the north.
Oh god.
that? Have I ever heard anything like that?
We're in Jumanji.
Drums?
Maybe at some taverns?
Couple more seconds go. You hear it again from behind.
Yeah,
Make
I'm
perception. You guys
spooked
just
now.
watching. You guys looking out. Just
I'm trying
standing
to
still.
look.
No,
So-
I'm like dashing now.
You're running. Okay.
So, yeah, with Marble just suddenly taking off, Char would definitely look around.
All right. Make your perception.
Grievin will look around too.
Well, I'd say organize yourself as you're running. Why are you? Oh, you're rolling twice. Let's say here up front.
Yeah, my mouse double clicks sometimes. I don't know why it does that.
I don't see my character.
Char can see it as the fourth one rolls around. You hear, and off to your right, to the south, where you first heard it, cresting over up kind of above a hill and then back down. You see a rider, something big riding something bigger, and then it kind of just goes down out of view, like below another hill, and then the drumming kind of goes out.
Did you guys
I'll hear
just
it.
see that?
No.
Can I roll again?
Yeah. No, you don't see nothing, do you?
Those are.
Let's say with the 14,
Those are rolls.
15 on the left.
Oh my
Your left,
gosh.
as you guys are probably, I don't know if you guys, Marble's running. Are you guys staying with him?
No, Smear's going. Yeah, Smear's going Marble.
Okay.
Yeah, Doya
Yeah.
pretty much is running after
Well, we're on
Marble.
horses, right?
Yes.
don't-
so
don't-
you're all right.
Don't
So
split the party.
you're putting in like probably fast pace. You guys
Yeah,
do. I think
Marvel's
they're-
like, no, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, they can do well. Smearf can go faster. They do 40. Smearf goes 50. So obviously you guys can do 80 and 100 feet around. With that roll, Smearf, you see it on the other side as the drumming builds back up again, coming up over the hill, and then back down out of sight. It's something green on something brown. And then again behind you. And then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly getting louder and chasing. It's like they're chasing you, and you hear it in front of you as well. So you guys just barreling forward.
Like they're in front of us as well as behind us. is
Yeah,
that what
because
you're
it's to the left, in front of you, to the right, behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as they're getting closer, you don't even need to make perception checks. As you're running towards you, you fought them before. Orc with drums bouncing on the side. He's just beating drums on the side of this big. It's like an ox, and it's
Are we
racing
being
at
chased
you.
by Mad Max?
You're being chased by Monty Python.
Oh.
So Lance,
Are they
Okay.
definitely focused on us? Do they look angry? Do they
make an I would say insight or intelligence. I let either one.
I feel like I don't deserve to roll for this because she's rolling so poorly.
Whoever wants to roll can roll. You guys are running.
Roll an insight. Maybe you'll be able to deduce you're in danger this time.
I would say you are kind of. Say 13. It seems like the drums are kind of triangulating. Not the right word because obviously there's 4 of them, but it's like
What?
using it to kind of track.
Where each other
And-
is.
Yeah, are you just racing forward? at the orc, or you're swerving.
Well, if you tell me like that, I hear in front of me as well, then
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
it
like
has
trying to head in
constantly
the
been-
gap between two of them.
Okay, so you guys swiv like north or south.
North, I guess.
Okay, I'd say at this point, I make everybody make animal handling checks. Because you're really trying to push these things to get away from. Oh no. Well, Marvel, you can certainly stay ahead of everybody. Oh no.
Oh gosh!
Jeez.
That's not even a crit fail though. It's just bad. Everyone is falling behind except for Marvel.
Whoa,
And you can get-
I don't see Red's roll up there yet.
Oh,
Maybe he
true.
rolls really well and just takes the fuck off in this comp.
Well, I said he's done his super fast thing.
Yeah, but he's still gotta
Red?
handle it.
Did we lose him?
Oh, I clicked it. We'll see the.
Oh,
take second.
sorry. My tight set.
Yeah, it's being real
Either
bad
way.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is bad.
There we go.
Oof.
19
Oof,
was what it
19.
was.
You're fine. It's like your second nature with this beast. You've
You
probably been
won.
feeding it muffins, I imagine, because they are herbivores. So it is like it's all
It
you know
loves
this
you.
thing.
I mean, Sniffer
Yeah.
found out like what they eat naturally and made a muffin-based version of it. So
Nice.
So yeah, let's say Smearf and
So-
Marvel are
Pips.
up ahead. The rest of
his
you
name
are
is Pips.
Pips. Sure.
Naturally.
The rest of you are falling behind, and you're swerving. Sorry, was it north or like to the south?
Does it matter?
Well, you're noticing there is a pattern to the order that they drum. You don't know if that means anything. Goes right to your south, to the right, then to the left, then the north, then the back.
Then the north and the back?
Well, sorry. Goes 1, 2, 3.
Are you
Not
doing
seeing
something?
it.
I'm not pinning on the right map, but yeah. Down here,
There
up
we go.
here, behind you, and then in front of you.
Right. So yeah, I'm going north.
And so yeah, you're swiveling.
Swivering north and going northeast.
Yeah, this way. You get close enough. Yeah, you can totally see this is just an orc chasing you down. I need to make him make competing check just for lulz. Oh, it's animal handling. Intellect or wisdom? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
He swerves. It's harder. He's still close. He probably swerves and he's gonna get about 40 feet from you, but he's able to keep pace. And you guys are just rushing. The other groups are kind of closing in on the guys behind you. I suppose what I should do is actually move these off the GM layer and onto the token layer.
Don't
Right,
even
I'll-
see our characters.
I probably put you all on the token layer.
I was wondering what we were looking at.
There you go.
I know.
But-
I was like,
Sorry. I was on that layer to make sure that the animals were that way, but yeah, so there. And you guys are. I just pretend the tree isn't there. It's just there for scenery. They are closing in, and you guys have escaped. So just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run.
Animal handling checks.
oh, this is not gonna go well.
Okay.
Oh,
Shark takes back off. Oh no, Gerwin's falling behind though, and so is Bo.
That's the second roll. That was the same roll. Jesus Christ, Maya.
I haven't seen it from the other two, but I imagine there's a lag.
Yeah.
I need new dice.
Yeah, you can stay there. Okay. I haven't. Yeah, it's certainly lagging. As I still don't see Smear for. Is that the only one I'm missing?
I think so.
Right.
Come on.
There it is.
These the orcs are failing too.
All right. So you fall back a bit, Smurf, and yeah, actually, a few of them lose pace. The one in the back is able to keep up with you, and it's two. So, yeah, Smurf's still running faster than everybody. How fast do these growths go? Well, unfortunately for them, they don't seem to be doing as fast as your horses. I'd say one last one, just because they seem to be closing in on some people. They're not giving up. Unless anybody wants to do anything. I'd say they're about probably 30 feet behind the people who are falling behind.
Marble's still GTFOing.
Oh, Gerwood, finally.
Okay.
Zoya falls back.
Honestly, at a moment where I was about to go, if I roll another 1, I'm just getting up from the chair and walking away.
I don't see one from, There it is. Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh, sure.
Come on. Hate this.
Oh no! Let's get the yards back up. What is it? Still. This will be easier for me. Okay. They all actually kind of suck. The first one that was actually in front of you all, he falls back pretty far. The most that you're losing them.
Okay.
Actually, goes out even further. So, maybe one more just to make sure you guys are out of the woods.
Everyone try to stay together.
Unless you guys want to try to do some other stuff, or you're just
well,
pushing your
Smith's
animals.
Riding, well, it's only 30 feet away, so there wouldn't be that huge of a difference. But he would make a rumble of thunder happen off to the side of him.
As a distraction.
So
Yeah, basically, see if he can't.
Oof. The fact that you guys keep failing means that they're not gonna let go. I would say roll a persuasion or intimidation to kind of just distract them.
I just cast a spell, but okay.
Just to see if it worked. I mean, they're intent on you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And first, I'm gonna roll, see how well
so I
they're
should roll my
doing.
animal handling again.
Please. Oh no.
We're 1.
Oh no.
no.
Number 2's taking up the lead.
Woo!
Number 4's getting up. Let's see where you guys are kind of. Joey has gotten up. Irwin's up there. Marble's falling.
So
You guys, if you guys aren't really making much of a headway on them,
Where?
unless
So Char would kind of keep looking around, and as long as they were staying together, the retreat's fine. But
yeah.
she would reiterate, like, we need to stay together.
And to be fair, they all are actually slower than you. So as much as you're trying to keep you're kind of falling back, they are kind of also.
If they couldn't, like,
So long as you keep a hard pace and
if they
probably
couldn't
tire
cut
your
us
horses
off,
out.
like,
No, there's
we
no
can
way they can
outrun
cut
them.
you off. Unless you guys botch up. Like, you could tire your horses out at a hard pace faster than normal. And, but there's. Continue on at a hard pace? Or do you want to.
I think as long as it looks
Just-
like it's working, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say I'll roll just the orcs just to see how well they do, and then I'm not going to make you guys roll again. Although it did a little desperate there. It looks like for a moment, that first one that had been right in front of you, he tries his best, he roars, he drums even louder, but he still can't quite. And then they eventually, after a good bit,
Accidentally walked in.
will fade back, and they'll kind of realize this is a cache that's kind of out of the lead. All right.
Nice.
Say, how long do you want to just keep pushing? Just
I mean, Marvel
couple
doesn't know anything
hours?
about horses, so he's just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, so just a couple hours. You guys just go as fast as you can.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back.
Spear's not gonna go as fast as he can. He's gonna try and pace his horse a little bit, but
Okay.
still, because it's faster anyways. So he may as well.
Yeah.
He's pretty much paced himself, keeping up with the rest of you guys.
And to the extent that Char can see that Marble's not kind of letting his horse lighten its pace, she would call out and say, "You're safer with us than you are on your own."
Okay. So that I don't know, Marble. After a while, Marble's horse, your probably is gonna tire out and eventually just stop. If the others are kind of slowing down, keeping a better pace after you're well out of view eyesight, put a perception check if anyone wants to just look out as you're kind of slowing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if I trust my dice to roll one.
I say, Marble, you're intent on going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You like animals, wild,
Oh,
fucking orcs. What is this? Joy's like, oh, we're good.
Yeah, it looks like we lost them, guys.
Yeah, Char and Smirf and even Bo, you can see like they veered away.
So are they
I'd
no longer following us?
No, they're as probably they veered away after probably 10 minutes of chasing you.
It actually didn't hurt at all.
Like they tried for a good while, but your
Huh, I
horses
decided
can
to
kind of
walk
keep
into a
up and a
corner,
little
I'm
bit
like-
faster.
I'm bleeding.
If
Yeah.
Marble keeps going, he'll tire out and stop, and it'll probably take you about 20 minutes, half an hour. Yeah, probably even more, but I don't
Give
know
them
our
up a little-
speeds
little
to
bath.
catch back up to him as you're a little slower. It's probably midday, so probably about 5 o'clock, y'all kind of get back. But your horses are probably pooped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor things.
Yeah, we need
I
to
wonder
rest the
what they were
horses.
coming after us for.
These horses deserve carrots
doing
or
duty?
apples.
You did-
They did a good job.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Gives his horse a scritchy scritchy. So are we done for the night? Just
Yeah.
estimating. We've been going 3 hours, so.
Yeah, I mean, I could push it a bit further, but for the most part, it'd be another day of travel. I'm not gonna make you roll perception. It's just you're more or less out of the goblin territory. Say you're probably about one. Yeah, you're about here now after the first day, so you're moving into, near the end of the next day, you'll be going into the Knoll territory,
Nice.
and then we'll just probably leave it there for now.
Cool.